I've just popped my cake down right here. Looking at a podcast festival.
Hello.
Alright, we got all the girls. Hello everyone! Alright, we're here at the cafe. We just finished the shoot. It was actually back in camera. Alright, we made it to Sydney and I made it all the way to Sydney with this freaking cake. Like all the way. She's fine so far. We just have to get it to the venue. We literally got up at 5 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock to catch the 5 o'clock bus. And now we're here in Sydney and it's like 8 something, 8:43. We're just waiting for our Uber and then we're gonna get some breakfast and then I have the first event, which I'm so excited. It's a cake picnic and I'm going with KitchenAid, so very keen for that. Yeah, yay. Alright, I've got the cake now and I'm walking in. I'm kind of nervous. I'm like doing this by myself and oh my god, look at these like cakes. That's so cool. Alright, let's go in. Alright, I've just popped my cake down right here. Oh my god, all the cakes around is so nice. It's like this huge long table. Let's have a look at some of the cakes. Alright, I just got some interviews with the KitchenAid team and now I'm gonna get a cake box. Alright, I got a cake box and everyone's kind of settling down for the picnic. I really want a photo over here.
And we will slowly get started. Don't cut.
This.
Open your boxes.
I think it's like lemon
and
curd.
fold them over. Get some cake slices, but green. Slowly make your way to the tables. Don't start yet,
Hello.
so that we can
It's like passion
set
fruit.
the time. The whole green group is
That was
ready.
so stressful, bro.
So open your box. If you're green, fold it.
I also got this like
One green group
layered
is in
chocolate
the
one.
cake
I don't know what
tables.
everything
I
is,
will
guys.
give the go signal and start your timer. All right, green. Please open your seconds. We'll get started. But
chocolate
for
ganache.
now, hang tight.
And we are heading out of the cake picnic. I literally got my suitcase, my brother in tow. The cakes were so good. I feel like the sound was really bad, so I couldn't like show you. But anyway, we're heading out and there's all these like goodie bags. So I'm like really excited to show you what's in that and excited to see what's in it as well. But yeah, I just did a couple interviews. I did an interview with taste.com, which they're so cool. The first website I used to use recipes from or cook from, so very cool. Okay, we arrived at our room. We just went and did a bit of shopping. We'll show you a haul in a sec. But this is the room and I just want to show you one thing. Look at the fridge, it's so cute. I can't believe it. Anyway, it has a coffee machine. It's like pretty chill. We're staying at the Edge. I've never stayed here before. The carpet is like, whoa, but cute. And then yeah, this is the bathroom. It's actually quite cute. I usually stay at the Ibis, but I feel like this is low-key nicer. We basically got 2 hours of sleep last night because we went to a party and we didn't get home until like 11:30 or something, and then I hadn't packed yet, so I had to pack. I literally got 2 hours of sleep, and then because we had to leave this morning at 5 a.m. on the bus to Sydney, so we are quite tired, so we might actually have a nap. But my brother wants to go explore Chinatown tonight and just, I don't know, get some nice food and whatever, so I think we're gonna do that. But I want to show you what's in my KitchenAid goodie bag. So hold time, this lighting is not good. Hold time. Okay, let's see what we got. And then Ben, do you want to give them a whole of your?
Sure, man. Sure.
Alright, firstly, we have T2 Tommy T. Guess that's for all the cake we ate. Then, oh my god, a KitchenAid spatula set. God, look how crazy this is.
What? That's pretty
Anyway, it's their
cool.
new color. I think it's like spearmint kind of color, but it's so cute. Oh my god, I can't wait to use those. And they actually feel like good spatulas. Then we have the raw seed pure coconut water made with pistachio white chocolate. It's the pistachio puppy coconut water. Oh, we have to try that. And then we got a jar of the pistachio puppy. I've actually never bought this and I've never cooked with it, but I feel like, imagine like a raspberry cupcake with pistachio. Now that could be good. Yes, this is my favorite food coloring brand. I got one of the Color Mill Sage colors. This is such a pretty color, oh my gosh. And then I got some nail polish. This is really cool. Cute. Oh, they gave me a 20% off site-wide discount. That is so exciting. Yay.
I should have taken the bag as well so you could have gotten 40.
I don't know what this is. Mini brands. Oh.
Oh,
Let's see what I got. No freaking way. I got a KitchenAid mini brands thing. I think this is like a meat mincer. Lol. Cute. Anyway, that's my haul from what I got. Ben, what'd you get? Can you show us?
Yeah,
Give us a haul. We're both like so tired.
I got this hoodie.
Oh, you dropped your coin. We went to Culture Kings because we don't have Culture Kings in Canberra, so
What an
it was
experience.
very exciting
They gave me a
actually.
Culture Kings coin.
Yeah, we were saying how good their marketing is.
I got this hoodie. Which
Whoa.
I'm
Oh,
geeked.
it's so cute.
They also gave me a free pair of socks. Which
Two
is really
pairs.
nice. 2 pairs.
Mom's gonna be so happy.
Mom's got 3. And then I got a ring as well, just to add a little bit of
I would like a
flair.
ring, I would like a ring, I would like a ring.
I invited this guy. I actually don't know how to open it, so. Oh, I did.
Oh, show us. Yeah, this looked really cool. So cute. But basically, every time we come to Sydney, we always go shopping because the shops in Canberra are low-key ass. Like, they're not good.
Whoa.
And nothing ever has any stock. So we always go shopping when we're in Sydney. And this time we went shopping like right in the CBD. It was so fun. We're just in the moment. But yeah, I will keep vlogging today. So yeah, I'm so tired. I literally can't think. So we're gonna have a nap and then we're gonna regroup and then we're gonna go to Chinatown. I really want to go to like Korean barbecue or something. What did you want to get, Ben?
Chinese food.
Okay, so we'll do that. Yay. Okay guys, it's much later now. What's the time, Ben?
7:05.
Okay, it's 7:05. Ben and I just had a nap, but it was like one of those naps. You wake up like really confused, so yeah, I just had a shower and Ben and I are gonna go explore Chinatown. My like face is breaking out. Stuff which is so annoying. So I'm gonna let it breathe and I just got a chill outfit on. Like I'm not wearing anything crazy. Yeah, we're gonna go get some food. I'm actually not really sure where, but we're gonna take you with us and explore. Yeah, let's go. So we ended up at Korean barbecue. Wow. Alright, I got the bibimbap. It's so good. And Ben got this chicken. It looks insane. Yeah. I had to ask her a fork. So embarrassing.
There's so much food and I'm not even that hungry.
I know. I feel like I'm getting hungry though as I'm eating it. We're heading back. Look how cool this lift is.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're heading back. We are so tired, bro. I don't know why.
I didn't eat pork.
Okay. How sweet. Oh, this is the room. Okay, we're heading back to the hotel because we're so tired. We have a huge day tomorrow. I can't wait to show you everything. Okay guys, today is the day I'm speaking at a podcast festival. I am so nervous. I'm actually really nervous. I'm wearing the same outfit right now that I wore last night because my brother and I are just gonna go down to like the lobby area of the hotel and get some breakfast because there's a really cute cafe there. And I also need to go through my script because I realized I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm bringing my laptop with me. Anyway, we're gonna go get some breakfast and do a little bit of work, lock in for a bit, and then we're gonna get dressed and then head to the podcast festival. This guy keeps being like, let's get an e-fork.
E-fork?
It's like coffee backwards, so.
Because I don't give a fuck about my coffee. Not cool.
So, I also don't know what I'm doing with my hair for today, and I'm kind of nervous because I feel like everyone will have like their hair like Dyson or something, and I don't know how to do that.
Wait, leave the camera right there. I want to make them look at each other. Al, focus on that little girl, please. Hello. Hello. That's all
So, yeah, I've got my laptop here. I'm actually going to start looking through my script of what I'm talking about because I don't feel ready. My first sip of coffee. I'm awake and suddenly I'm awake. Phone eats first. Anyway, this is our breakfast. This is what we got. It's actually really cute. And Ben got an iced vanilla latte. Yeah. I have my outfit on and we're heading to the event. The Uber is 1 minute away. I'm really nervous, but I think I pulled my outfit together right.
Can I show the bottom now? Very
So
cream.
Ben said my hair has a bald spot, so now.
Can I video the bald spot? Aww. It's not too bad, you'll be fine. No one's literally going to be looking at the back of your head.
Okay, anyway, bye. Right, we're here. We made it to the event. There's like a lot going on. Alright, we got all the girls here. Yay! We're here at the Holden Pavilion. Yay.
So I'll let you know when you've got to prepare some questions if you'd like to ask things. And also if you're like, oh my God, please do not pick me.
And I was working in magazines and I was working at news desks and I was...
We tell stories that shift you and sometimes change your direction entirely.
I'm in the green room. I'm gonna speak in like 20 minutes.
Actually, we are creating culture here today. This is Australia's first podcast festival. When they told me that Ebony was on the lineup, I was like, I'm dead. I'm so excited. She is an icon. She has been famous on TikTok now. She blew up a couple of years ago, but for a long time before that, she was working on building her business. She talks about business, she talks about baking. We're going to get a sneak peek into the life behind the podcast and the life behind the TikTok today. So please welcome to the stage, Ebony from Are You
Hello everyone! I'm so excited to be here.
The people, they're excited. Yeah. Let's get it. Wait, no. Let's go.
Let's go!
I always wanted to do that. Yeah.
Alright, it is so nice to meet you guys. I feel like I'm always speaking to my phone screen and I don't know, I'm just like isolated in freaking Canberra. So I feel so excited to actually be here and like talk to everyone. So yeah, thanks for showing up. I thought we would start by doing a little thing that I do in my podcast. So if you don't know, I have a podcast, Are You Okay? That I started with my best friend May. And we are going to kick this little session off with a weekly recommendation, and Brooke and I are going to tell you guys our weekly recommendation. So do you want to take it away?
Yes, I have a hot rag for you, Ebs. My recommendation is about cakes, because when I think of you, I think of cakes, obviously. It was actually my wedding last weekend. Yes, and I was like, well, what can we do for a cake? Nothing boring. I had a kid's cake, the number 15, because we've been together for 15 years. And it was so iconic, and so I thought of you, like just have whatever cake you want at your party, and have way too much cake for the next 3 days. We were all just om nom nom. So
That's what
good.
it's all about, literally.
Yeah.
So was it like a 1 and a 5?
Yeah.
I love number cakes, they're so cute.
And it was vanilla, and I know that's basic, but I don't care.
I love vanilla, it's underrated.
Yes,
Yeah.
justice for vanilla.
Yeah, oh my god, so I love that.
What's your rag?
So my weekly rec this is like really random, but I actually came to Sydney yesterday and I came with my little brother, and I was like, you know what? Traveling with your siblings is so underrated. So I'm shouting out my little brother, he's right here. So we've just been like taking around Sydney. It's been really cute. Went shopping yesterday and eating lots of good food. So yeah, that was my little weekly rec.
Yeah, my sister traveled with me. She's over there.
Yeah, it's so fun, right?
Yeah,
because like
so
if you
good.
want to doom scroll, it's not rude. Like your siblings, like just you know what I mean. Anyway, I also just wanted to shout out my co-host May. This is May. I don't know if you can see that, but she can't be here today because she's actually living her best life studying abroad in the Philippines, which I actually just went to visit her. We had a really good time. We filmed a few videos. It was really fun. But yeah, I just wanted to give her a shout out because she really wanted to be here, but yeah, just couldn't come over for that. So yeah. Yay. Yay. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. Okay. Okay, so I feel like probably a lot of you know me off TikTok. I do post my whole life online, so nothing really to hide here. So I am a cake business owner. I've had my business since I was 15 years old. I started it at school. I also am in my last semester studying a Bachelor of Business at the University of Canberra, represent. Also on the social media team. At UC, so I love that. I think I've been a content creator, I don't like that word, but I've been making content for like 3 years now, which is crazy. Yeah, and I would say I'm just like, I have like heaps of hobbies, like, I don't know, I do tap dancing, I like musical theatre, whatever, it's really random, but I guess I'm just like a really multi-passionate person, and a little bit about the podcast is like, May and we have like, I don't know, just like a lot of passions and things, and we kind of just have a lot to say, and we just, I don't know, wanted to talk about, like, I don't know, like navigating our life in our 20s, but also like following like all our different passions. So that's kind of where that came from. And I wanted to talk about a little bit behind the name. So the podcast is called Are You Okay? And you're probably like, I don't know, where did that come from? So basically my friend May is studying a Bachelor of Psychology at Macquarie Uni, and so she's all over like the mental health advocacy, all that, and then obviously I love making cakes and stuff, so we were like, wait, are you okay? Are you okay? We were like on a train ride, we were just yapping for hours like, should we start a podcast? Like, imagine if we called it Are You Okay? And here we are. It's very much a passion
It's
project.
actually so genius.
Yeah.
Like when you think about it for 1 second, you're like, no, that's
It
fucking
was-
genius. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like really like silly and like, oh, we're not gonna do that. That's so crazy. But yeah. So that's how we came up with the name for our podcast. And I'll read you our like little mission behind the podcast. So our goal is to actually open up conversations, like to explore modern challenges and complexities of young adult life through 3 key themes: healing, exploration, and growth. So that is kind of the reason why we started the podcast. Now, so May and I are, again, 2 girls in our 20s. I feel like we have very different lives. Like, she's living in the Philippines right now. I'm obviously in Canberra. We have, like, so many hobbies and stuff, and we both have very big dreams. And
If you have a question, please like stand up and yell it, or come over to the stage so that I can pop you on the mic. No
any
pressure.
questions?
I know you have questions. Favorite thing you've ever baked?
That's a good one. One time I baked a 3-tier cake, and it was actually, I was auditioning for like the Great Australian Bake Off. This was like when I was 19, and I was like, I got to like the final round of casting, but I think I was too young at the time, so maybe I'll try another time. But I had to make this cake that, I had to make it in 5 hours. I only had 5 hours to make a 3-tier cake, and if you're a cake decorator, you know how hard that is, because you've got to wait till the cake cools. Usually you wait overnight, and like you got to do the crumb coat, the everything, and it just turned out exactly how I wanted it in my head, and it was also really fun. Like, I was like having a great time. I was like running around the kitchen, like felt like I was on like MasterChef or something. So that was probably my most favorite thing I've made.
I see the Great Australian Bake Off for you in the future.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah, maybe
that would
in the
be really
future.
fun.
There was another
we'll
question
see.
over here. Hi, hello, shout it out.
Since starting content, what's been the coolest opportunity you've been given?
Since starting content, what's the coolest opportunity you've been given? And I won't be offended if you don't say Dome Fest, although I would say that this is the coolest.
I honestly do think this is the coolest. Like, did I get to like be here and talk to my community? Like, that's amazing. I've been really lucky to work with some amazing brands. Actually, my dream brand to work with is KitchenAid, because when I was 15 and started my business, I saved up like my first amount of money I got, and that's when I bought my first ever KitchenAid, and that was what I've run my business from, like, with that ever since. And so yesterday I actually got to go to an event with KitchenAid, and it was the Sydney Cake Picnic, and so that was really cool. And I've just been able to meet some really cool people who also make content. I think content is such a creative industry, and I don't know, I feel like influencers get a lot of hate and like a bad rap, like, oh, she's an influencer, but it's like all these people are putting what they love to do online, like their passions, and I feel like it's so cool to meet people who are so passionate about what they're doing. And like, I remember being at the TikTok Awards, like just looking around in the room and being like, wow, these people are all so creative and like all following like what they love to do. I think it's just so special to like see that and like network with people like that. Yeah, so I'd say that was a really cool opportunity as well. Yeah.
Getting together with people offline when we spend so much time online.
Yeah,
events like
literally.
this, so magic.
It's so cool. Yeah.
Any other questions from the crowd? Oh, another one over here. Shout it out. What's your pipeline? What's your biggest goal that you're working on?
Okay, I haven't actually told like anyone online of this yet, so exclusive.
Okay, hot take, hot take.
But yeah, I really want to open a cupcake shop in Canberra. I think that'd be really cute. I think like I just need to follow like my dreams while I have this like, I don't know, drive. I'm like my uni degree is like gearing me towards getting like a corporate job in the public service, and I'm just like right now I just like no hate to like corporate jobs, like I'm like slay, like I could be a corporate girly if I wanted to, but I'm like no, I need to like follow my dreams right now. So yeah, and then I'm also working on like I really want to make a product that I can ship around, because obviously I'm in Canberra and not many people go there. So and like a lot of my audience are around the place and they're like, oh, do you ship your cake? So I'm actually hoping to develop like a packet mix type vibe that everyone can make like my cakes at home. So yeah, I've actually just been in the works of like speaking to manufacturers and stuff. So I'm hoping that's like kind of my ideas. Yeah. So you guys are the first to find out about all that. So yeah, some exciting things happening.
Very hot takes on the stage here, and I feel like if you are someone who does product manufacturing or e-commerce, you probably need to come and speak to Eds afterwards, because she's gonna need some help.
I'm working a lot behind the scenes on doing that. Yeah, I'm really excited just of like expanding my brand and just like also, I don't know, making baking kind of fun. I think like I started baking from a really young age, and I used to go to the library and like borrow all these books, and like they would be like for adults, and I'd be like, what the heck, like I don't know. So I'm gonna like try and make the packet bakes is like really fun and easy to follow, so like everyone can produce like really cool cakes and like
That's epic. We probably have time for one last little question. Hello, Deva, over here. What's your best fan moment?
Oh, I know. I think I have a couple. So like I went overseas last year and I volunteered on this like farm in Italy just because I was like, why not? Like it was so cute. I would make the shops for the little farm shop. Sorry, the cakes for the farm shop. I can't speak. And so that was really cute. And then I was in the Dolomites, so we went to this like really nice lake, like in the Dolomites, and I was like sitting there with the family, like from the farm, and I had this girl come up to me like at this random lake, being like, Ebony, wait, like are you from TikTok? And I was like, what the heck? Like I'm in the middle of nowhere in Italy right now. Like this is insane. And I just think it shows like the power of social media and how, I don't know, I think everyone that comes up to me is so like-minded to me, and just obviously like, I don't know, it's so cool that, I don't know, to talk to people who like the similar things as me. Like even today I've met so many people that really like baking, and I'm like, yeah, so cool. So yeah, and then also, this is really random, but I met Michael Finch at a White Fox party, and he's so cool, and I was like fangirling. I was like, oh my god, I was like, I'm so sorry, like I really love your content, and like I've followed him for years, and he's like, oh my god, Ebony, and I was like, wait, you like know who I am? And he was like, yeah, my mom and I like watch your content, and I was like, well, so that was pretty cool, I guess. Yeah,
that's very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
We have to wrap. Any final thoughts?
I just want to say thank you guys for like supporting me. I think you guys are so amazing. I'm really excited to take you along the journey of what I do next, because I think you guys are really gonna love it. So yeah, thank you. Morning guys, I wanted to give you a quick recap of Dome Fest. I'm just doing my makeup for the day because Ben and I were so tired when we got back yesterday. We literally knocked out. We like put on a movie and then we like fell asleep. Actually, we're watching Modern Family. Lol. It was an insane day. Like it was such a busy, like fun day, and yeah, it was just incredible. So basically, we got there. I immediately clocked Gabby Whips, who's another TikToker. So it was so nice, and we hung out with her all day. I was so lucky to have my brother there because he came and supported. But basically, we went and watched The Psychology of Your 20s. I freaking love Gemma Speg. She's so cool. She talked about just like how she started her podcast, and also it was very interesting. She spoke about the psychology terms that we kind of use that we shouldn't just use, if that makes sense. So like things like people just call everyone a narcissist, but like you shouldn't actually be informed and know what that means. I'm just looking in the mirror. But yeah, it was very interesting. And then we watched Hannah Ferguson, and I forgot the other lady's name, but it was the podcast Big Small Talk, I think. But they were so interesting. Like I just think that they have a way of talking that is so engaging and just makes you think so much. And then we watched Momentum podcast, which I had never heard of before, but I really enjoyed. We watched some of the podcasts on the Conversation Corner. So basically there was a big stage inside with all like the big names, and then there was a stage outside called the Conversation Corner, which had all the like smaller up and coming podcasts, which I was on. So during Momentum podcast, I got to go backstage and go to the green room and get ready for my show. And when I was walking behind the backstage, I saw Abby Chatfield getting ready in the green room, and I was like, kind of starstruck vibes, because I always see her on my For You page, but I've never actually met her before. And it was just very cool because I had a lot of people coming up to me at the podcast festival that follow me, and they're from Sydney. I feel like I just didn't realise that I have kind of a big audience in Sydney who watch my videos. Because I'm from Canberra, I just kind of, I don't know, stay in my little bubble, and then I realised like, oh, is people out there that watch my videos here. So there was so many people who turned up to see me, and I just did not think, like I thought, oh yeah, I'd be speaking at the podcast festival, like outside, like maybe a couple of people will listen, but like so many people turned up and actually made me like really happy. Like I was like, what the heck, like everyone wants to watch me talk. Like I just so grateful. Like what the hell. So basically I was representing my podcast Are You Okay, because I have with my best friend, so it was a bit of a weird one because my best friend is in the Philippines studying abroad, so she actually couldn't be here to do the podcast. So it was literally just me, and I don't know. I think it went really well. I ended up talking about the name behind the podcast. Sorry, why we named the podcast Are You Okay, which is because my friend studies psychology, and I love making cakes. So it's like, are you okay? Are you okay? But then I talked about like where we went to school. So we went to a Steiner school. Freaking love that school. I talked a bit about that because there's a lot of misconceptions behind the school that I went to. And then I had a little bit of a chat about lifelong learning, because we did an episode about that, and like feeling lost in your 20s, because I know a lot of the people in the room were in their 20s, and it was very interesting to kind of see the feedback of like, oh, like we're all kind of feeling the same way. I think that was very interesting. And then I got to talk a little bit about my cake business, which everyone was so supportive and like all across, like they all knew what I was talking about, which was so cool. And I got to talk about some ideas that I have in the future, like I want to open a cafe and stuff like that, and everyone was like so excited when I said that. I've never really said it to people before, but I wanted it to like be kind of like exclusive, that you know, they turned up to this live event, so I'm like giving them exclusive insight. I told them my ideas of that I want to start a cafe and stuff, and yeah, they were just so supportive, and I was like, this is such a good community, you know. I just felt very grateful. And I think my brother said that I did really well. He was so cute. He was like filming it all. So nice that he came. Everyone was like, your brother's so supportive, like my brother would never. I was like, yeah, he's pretty cool. So very grateful. Yeah, I think I went really well. I think I spoke very fast because I was a bit nervous, but that's alright. You know what? Win some, you lose some. I think I did pretty well considering it was my first kind of thing like this. The host that was with me asked really good questions. Yeah, it was very nice. I met a lot of really nice people. And then I got to watch my friend Gabby Whip's show, and she did really well as well. Like, she's so entertaining and very interesting. And interesting is a bad word. I really like her. She's so cool. But yeah, her friend Paris was there. Her friend Paris was like asking her questions, and she was answering them, and it was so good. I was like, wow, they did a really, really good job. But yeah, all in all, it was a very good day. Ben and I was so tired by the end of the day. Like, we were there from around 11 o'clock until like 7 p.m. So it was a very, very long day. A lot of conversations, and I think I learned a lot. We watched Abby Chatfield at the end. She was really, really funny. My brother was like, he was like, she was really funny. And then Ben and I went and got some dinner at this nice pasta place, and yeah, it was really a very cute day. But I didn't tell you actually what I'm getting ready for today. So basically I'm having a little like video shoot with Head and Shoulders, you know, the like shampoo and conditioner brand. It's actually a really cute brief. So basically it's like this dandruff Dan is gonna be like in the background of my video, and I'm gonna be like all stressed and like I'm like, oh, my dandruff or whatever, I don't really know. And then I'm going to like have a shower, and then when I get out of the shower, dandruff Dan is gone, and I will have used like Head and Shoulders, and yeah, it's gonna be cute. So yeah. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for that, but I'm actually meeting someone really exciting for coffee this morning. Basically it's someone who has a cafe in Sydney who I want to talk to about having a cafe and kind of like what I'm in for if I was to do that. So I'm actually meeting up with her this morning. She's from Sydney, and yeah, I'm just gonna have a chat with her, and she seems really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm running on time. So yeah, I'm just doing my makeup for that, and then yeah, I have to go straight to my management's office, which is where the shoot is. I've got that, and then I have a meeting with my manager as well. We do like monthly meetings just to like go over strategies and stuff, which is good. I really enjoy it. And then yeah, Ben and I want to try the Raising Cane's like Sydney dope. So we might do that. And then we're heading back to Canberra on the Murray's bus today, not the Fix bus. I'm just going to finish my makeup and then I will head off. But I think I need to put a lot of powder on my face if I'm doing a video shoot today because I don't want my forehead to be like, whoa. Anyway, yeah. Alright, here's my outfit. I've got to wear blue and white for the Head and Shoulders shoot, so I think this is good. The cardigan's from White Fox. I've got my white Uniqlo top on. I don't know if this jewelry is too much. I feel like a rapper, I don't really know. But then I have my jeans on. I literally wore these yesterday. I know, disgusting, but like I don't have any others. And then I've got my brown shoes on. It's 8:42. I'm meeting to go for coffee in literally 20 minutes. So we have to go drop our bags at the hotel reception. Check out of this really slay hotel. This was so nice. Bye hotel. Bye. Alright, we're heading off to the cafe. It's only like a 5-minute walk from here. Ben.
Hello.
Have you had a good trip so far?
Oh, just so epic.
Yeah. I really want to live in one of these houses. One day, maybe I will. Yeah. We've had a pretty good Sydney trip. We were just talking about how we've been like content farming, like just taking so many like photos and videos and stuff. It's been really fun capturing the moment. But yeah, we're about to meet a really nice girl for coffee. It's gonna be great. We're going to a place called Reuben Hills, I think it's called. Yeah, never been there before. It looks really nice. You recommended it. All right, we're here at the cafe, Reuben Hills. Alright, I just had a meeting. It was amazing. I met with the girl from Sundays in Bondi. She is so cool, and yeah, we just got along really well. So it was really cool to just like hear about how she started the business and all that. But now I've got a shoot with Head and Shoulders. But on the way, we're in the Uber, and we're heading to my management's office. Ben's gonna come and watch. Should be really fun. Yeah, I'm really excited. When I arrived in Sydney, I headed straight to a cafe to get some work done. My life is so chaotic right now, which is causing me stress, and my scalp is paying the price with dandruff. I just can't kick it no matter what I do, so I decided to do some cooking because this always makes me happy. But Dandruff Dan was adding to the chaos of my cooking as well. I baked some raspberry muffins and decided to take them to my manager's office for a sweet treat. After having a couple meetings and doing some uni work, things were feeling chaotic still. And that's where I decided I need to get rid of this Dandruff Dan. I do not have time for him. I'm using Head and Shoulders in my shower routine, which is tough on dandruff and helps strengthen my scalp microbiome so it doesn't come back. Time to get rid of this dandruff. And oh my gosh, after my shower, my scalp just felt so clean and refreshed. Now that's handled, I can deal with everything else and finally get my proper relax in Sydney. And now we can start the Easter break on the right foot. Bye, Dan. Okay, we are on the bus. We just finished the shoot. It was actually really funny. I had this like dandruff Dan. It was really funny. Anyway, we are gonna go try Wingstop because we haven't tried it before and we're in the mood to try something. Are you even hungry?
A little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go. So we're gonna try Wingstop. Alright, we got the goods. Let me show you. Have a look at this. Oh, I got some corn for us to try. Corn. We got the chips. Ben, is this ranch sauce?
Yeah.
What did I get? I got the hot honey one, and then I also got lemon pepper. And what did you get, Ben?
I got something barbecue sauce stuff online
Ranch sauce. Alright,
and
wanna
chips
try?
and drink.
Not bad. I'm gonna try one of the corn ribs. Whoa. The seasoning on this is really good.
Wow, that's spicy.
You don't like it?
No, I can't handle spice.
I just breathed it in. I rate the corn an 8 out of 10.
I'm not into spice, so like 3 out of 10.
Okay, I'm gonna try the hot honey with the ranch. Let's try the chips.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7 out of 10, yeah. Let's try this with the ranch. The hot honey rub is so good. Wait. Okay, now for the lemon pepper one. Ben, try this one.
I don't really want to.
This is like a 10 out of 10. Lemon pepper is my favorite. I like the hot honey, but I'm gonna give that like an 8 out of 10. What do you rate yours, Ben?
Like an 8 out of 10?
Yeah, this is really good. I'm trying this like barbecue on the Ben got. That's like really sweet. I like it. I'm gonna give it like a 6. I like the more spicy ones than the like, sweet ones. Alright, Ben, what do you think? What do you think of Wingstop?
I reckon it was like a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I wasn't really too hungry, so.
Yeah. If you like ravishing, I feel like it'd be really good off for like a night out. The person I was speaking to recently was hyping it up and I was like, I need to try it. And I'm really happy I did. I really like the lemon pepper flavor. It was really good. Anyway, that's our review of Wingstop. Bye! Alright, the sibling trip is almost over. We're just heading to go get our bags from the hotel and then we're gonna head to the Marty's bus to head back to Canberra. Yeah, Ben was just saying that he thinks he's ready to go home because, I don't know, being from Canberra and all, Sydney's just so freaking like overstimulating, and there's just like a lot going on, and we're both like so tired. We're gonna sleep so well tonight. But look, this area we're walking through is really nice. Look, so cute. But yeah, pretty productive morning, I would say. It's only like, oh, it's 2 p.m. already. Well, today's gone so fast. What the heck? I had these pancakes that were from Reuben Hills, I think the cafe's called. Oh my god, they were like really good. I love them. Alright guys, we're back. Back in Canberra. I don't know why my bus experiences are always so awful, but the sun was like blaring in my eyes the whole time, and I got really bored. Usually I write a list of things I want to do on the bus. Like, I want to do this, this, and this, and I didn't. And then as I got to Canberra, I was like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done this, I should have done this. Anyway, we're just waiting for Dad to come get us. Ben and I are both pretty hungry. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing?
Sending voice notes. Yes.
Okay. Usually Mondays is my reset day, but we just got home on Monday. I feel like I have like 101 things I need to do. Bye, Murrays. Alright, we made it back home. I'm so tired, but I'm also really restless, so I decided, you know, Monday is usually my reset day. I do all my washing, I do everything, so I thought, you know what? Tonight I'm going to reset everything. I don't think I'll get time to do my washing because it's dark, but anyway, I'm gonna crack a kombucha. You know, you guys might have thought this vlog's over. Cheers. We are going to start unpacking everything, reset my room. I went to a party Friday night and then got up really early to go straight to Sydney, so everything is just all over the place. I'm gonna take these earrings out. I feel like I'm gonna rip my ears out with these on, but yeah. Hello?
I can't be away from you anymore.
I need to escape from this guy. Spent the last 4 days with him.
Bong. Hello. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That isn't made yet.
I'm gonna clean up now. I genuinely don't think I've spent that much time with my little brother in the longest time, so it was quite nice. I just feel like really, every time I come back from Sydney, I just feel very overstimulated and just like dirty. I don't know. I think it's just like Sydney is just a bit much. That sounds really ungrateful of me. I had a really good time. It's just that it's so nice to be home. Like I love being home. And this week though, I have to lock in because on Friday, it's Good Friday on Friday. It's gonna be a Good Friday, but it's also Good Friday. So I need to be ready to lock in for the next 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Lock in. I've got a uni assignment due on Friday. And then I'm going away with the fam. So that'll be really cute. But we're basically just gonna unpack everything. Oh yeah, I didn't give you a haul from what I got from Dome Fest. I got this brand was there, Will Powders, and this is like collagen stuff. I don't really know if I'm gonna take that, but they also gave us a scoop for it. This like iridescent scoop. Then it's a bunch of the Will Powders like samples. That's actually really cool. Wow, there's a lot in here. Has like protein powder and stuff. Ooh, bone broth. Ooh, interesting. I'm actually really intrigued to try these. I got this really gross protein powder and I'm like forcing myself to drink it because it costs so much. But now I'm like, I can use some of these, so that's good. I don't know if it's protein powder though, because it says protein bone broth. We will have a look at those in due course. And then I filmed an ad today with Head and Shoulders, which you would have seen. So this is a clean and balanced shampoo. I think I'm gonna have an everything shower tonight. I'm so excited. What else? The rest of the stuff is from the cake show, which I already showed you. Yeah. Slay. I just realized I took home the whisk from my manager's kitchen. That's so silly. I'm gonna have to take this all the way back to Sydney to give it back to them when I go back next. Anyway, cue the montage. Okay guys, I just did a bit of a clean and a reset and an everything shower. I feel so much better. And now I'm just planning my week. It is a Monday night, but yeah, obviously just got back from Sydney today, so it's like the start of my week today. I have a lot on this week. I'm just having a look at the assignments that I have due. I'm going to uni tomorrow. I want to get up early and go to the gym, so I've got a big week coming up, which I'm excited about. I feel really inspired every time I come back from Sydney. I think when I go to my management's office, they like always give me heaps of ideas, and I'm like, I just have so much to think about. And then also I just met so many people, so I kind of just want to like decompress and just like reflect on all that. But I am going to go to bed now. It's 10:30 and I want to get up early, so yeah, just gonna plan out my week and go to bed. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. This was so much fun, taking my brother with me to all my influencer events. I think it's so special. Just like, I love showing people what I do, like in my family, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I just like to show them all the stuff that I do all the time. So yeah, that was really fun, and it was great to have him with me for like support and everything. But yeah, I had a really good week, and yeah, I post videos every single week, so make sure to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Have the best day, guys. Bye.